from the West Coast, keyword that from Europe. Looking for Pacific area, meaning West Coast. 1 Sugar Delta 227 here in Italy, keyword that.
Hello, Giancarlo, 1 Sugar Delta 227, 2 Whiskey Radio 06, standing by.
Hello. Hi, Larry. Nice to hear you, Larry, 2 World Radio 06. Here is Giancarlo. How are you, my friend? Over.
Oh, I'm good. I'm real good. I didn't have to go to work today, so I just turned the radio on and I rolled the VFO up here, so just heard you on the frequency right now, so I figured I'd give you a hello. But yeah, everything is good. Couldn't be better over here, to tell you the truth. But I did get the files that you sent me, and I checked that thing out. It's pretty neat. I did download the program too, and I'm still trying to figure out all of the program. I'm used to the one I was using over here, that EasyNeck, but I did check out the one you sent me the link for. So. But like I said, I didn't want to stay long. I just heard you over there, so I wanted to give you a quick hello and let you know I got you about a 5758 over here into California, QSL.
QSL, Larry. QSL, the same for you. 5 and 7, 5 and 8. Conditions are opening, Larry. Conditions are opening. Also, yesterday was the same here. California coming up so well, and happy to listen. Happy to listen to you again. You're sounding good, no problem. Your rodeo sounding good, Larry. I sent you, but I think you received it. I sent you a couple of files of the antenna. Have you watched it, Larry? Over?
Yeah, I opened them up. I had to download the program first to open them, but I did open them up, and yeah, it's pretty impressive. I gotta show you what I'm going to do. I need to transfer some of the ones that I have from my program into that other program and send them to you so you can look at it. But it looks pretty good. I saw the dB gain on that was it 18.4, I think it was. So that's why you can put such a good signal over this way. You know, it's about where this one is here. This one's about what was it? 17. I think it's 17.7 is what my program was telling me. But either way, they're both good. That's the easy way to talk. That we don't have to do it with a lot of power. You can do it with a lot of dB gain instead. But yeah, good copy. And I was gonna let you know too that I am still working on the postcard. That's one thing I never really had looked for one before from around here, but now that I got to do that, it's actually kind of tough to find. So I'm still working on the postcard at QSL.
QSL, Larry, don't you worry. If you have any time to spend about the postcard, you are welcome. No problem at all, Larry. Only because I do collection. Of it, and of course, it's a pleasure to receive yours. And about the antenna, yes, the dB is around 18.26 dBi, of course. And the front back is very close to 44. 44 is really because when I turn on the antenna, the front back is really a wall, and I'm really happy with it. But it's really big. When the wind is coming up, I need to dropping down the antenna so quickly. QSL, Larry, over.
Yeah, no, I used to do that with mine too, because this one's kind of long, and I used to, over here where I'm at, it gets pretty windy here quite often, and I used to let mine down all the time in the wind, to help, help everything out and help it last a little bit longer. But now I got to the point where I just leave it up. If it's windy, the only thing I do is I rotate the antenna and point it into the wind. But other than that, it stays up in the air. So I know what you're talking about. But it is a big one. I think we figured that was 65 feet. So. But like I said, it is quite impressive, and the LFA design is something that you don't see too often on 11 meters. That's probably the first one I've seen on 11 meters, to tell you the truth. Usually over here we see them a little higher up in frequency for every once in a while maybe on 6, but mostly 2 meter and 440 and things like that is where we normally see that design. But anyways, I don't want to hold it up too long because conditions are good, and I do want to make a few. Want both of us to make a few more contacts before we do lose conditions. So I just, like I said, I just heard you out there. Wanted to say, give you a hello and let you know I did get the finals, and I am still looking for the postcard. So, but in due time, I will drop it in the mail and get it over there. So, anyways, I'm gonna say 73s and cut you loose. That way, you can make a few more contacts out here towards the West Coast. That's 1 Sugar Delta 227, 2 Whiskey Radio 06.
Picking up 5 and 9 plus here into my radio there. And Larry, now the windy, maybe in the photo that you saw on internet, there is a tower, a little tower that I can to drop in up and down, and to move up and down. So is good for the windy. I do understand that you turn on the antenna to the right direction of the windy. Yes, is a good way, that's for sure. For the rotator is good. Anyway, Larry, also I don't want to keep you any longer. I wish you a really good day there into California, and really a pleasure with you this evening. To World Radio 06, my friends, here is Giancarlo 1 Sugar Delta 227 here in the northern part of Italy. Bye-bye, Larry. Thank you.
Okay, 73 is Giancarlo. Yeah, well, good evening over there. And it's about lunchtime over here. It's about 11:30 in the morning, so we'll see. Anyway, 73s, Giancarlo, 1 Sugar Delta 227. That's 2 Whiskey Radio 06, and I'm back QRT.
Ciao, Larry. A pleasure. Grazie. Bye. Try again, the Western Canada, go ahead. Okay. 9 Division, Echo Charlie 4-5, are you in British Columbia or Manitoba, over? Please, only 9 Echo Charlie 45. 9 Echo Charlie 45. Could you try again? Over. Negative. QR that again. Any station from the West Coast. QR that from Europe. Over.